first project for today is a primitive style bench. These are my favorite to build. They go together quickly, and if you know me, I don't really measure things. I kind of eyeball them. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is cut the sideboards. I'll cut them together so that I can get the correct size. I'll do that on the miter saw. These will be the two sideboards. And it looks like we lost a piece, but that's fine because we want this to be rustic anyway. The next thing we'll do is we're going to cut 2 slots to the sides. And I will get my jigsaw for that. Then what I'll do is I'll take this little piece and trace it onto that one so that they kind of match. And remember to keep all your little scraps because we don't know what projects we'll be working on next. Alright, so here we've got our two legs, if you will. And I just got some slats, and then this will work great for the sides, or the legs. So now we need to decide how wide we want this. What I usually do is just I want to be able to put a plant up there. That looks good. So you can just cut a board to that width that you want, and we'll do that on the miter saw. Now we have our two sides. We have this that's going to go on top. And then what I will do is I will find two boards to go along the front. I think I'm going to make this a little shorter. That's what's fun about these projects, is you can change your mind at any given time. Yeah, I think this is a cuter size. This will be perfect. So this ended up being what do you think? All right. This ended up being about 18.5 inches. So this is for the top part. This ended up being 12 inches tall. So look at that, with no measuring. So 18 and 12. Now what we want to do is find the two pieces that will go along the front and the back. This board I cut to 18 inches. It was at 18.5, but I decided to go with 18 because I had this board that I wanted to use for the front, and it is 36. So if I cut it in half, then this will fit on the front of this and it'll match. It's old barnwood. So this ended up being 18. And I'm going to cut this on the miter saw. So we've got the front pieces for our cute little primitive bench, like this. All we need to do is assemble, and we'll give it a little sanding too. So the first thing that I want to do is attach this to the top. And it doesn't look very stable right now, but once we attach this to the front, we will have a little more stability. And yes, we're gonna have a little gap in there, but it'll be just fine. And we will be attaching this with the nail gun. I decided to go ahead and add some clamps here until I got a few of the nails in. And then one more on this side. All right. So cute. All right, let's get the other side. Let's get the other side done. And we'll go ahead and clamp these two as well. Alright, we are ready to put a couple nails in there with the nail gun again. Alright, our little board is falling apart, which is fine. These are old boards. But you know what? We almost have a little bench. All right. The next thing will be to apply this. But I think what I'm going to do is just give it a little curve, and I'll do that with a jigsaw. And again, doesn't have to be anything perfect. We just want to give it that little primitive flair. There we go. And then I'll just put this one on here. Kind of line it up. Again, make these projects your own. It doesn't have to be perfect. What you think is perfect, someone else will look at and say, wow, I really love that. So just have fun with it. Enjoy the process. These benches are great for sitting in the garden, putting your plants on. So many things, and they have that primitive flair. And then we'll just attach this here. How cute is that? All right, we will attach this. It's gonna be kind of hard because we're working on the thin side here. So we'll just have to be careful we don't go through the other side. If we do, we have tools for that as well. And I'm just gluing this on here. And then we'll tack it down with the nail gun. So here is project number 1. Yep, I did have one nail come through here, which is fine. Only I will know that. So, but we're gonna go with this. I'm going to give it a light sanding, probably 220 grit, and then I will show you how I stain it. I'll be right back. I'm going to put a little bit of stain on it. I'll show you my secret sauce and how I apply my stain. I just have this spray bottle. This is from Grove Collaborative. I used it when I signed up for their cleaning products, but I like it because it has a fine mist on it. And all I do is I just mix a little bit of black chalk paint. This one is folk art, but you could use any. I love this wood tint. It's in walnut, and this is folk art. And then a little bit of the Waverly antiquing wax. And then what I do is once I put some in here, I water it down. I hope you enjoyed this short video. I've got more projects planned for the outside of our little bungalow. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And until next time, God bless.